So you have to start with the CEO having the discussion of this is what we're concerned about. And the general methodology from there is, thank you. Now I understand the issue. This is how I think about this issue. Now let's have a conversation. You go have a conversation with the other senior leaders in the company. And then let's start to rack and stack and prioritize what you call these crown jewels. And let's understand from each of them who their adversaries will be for that thing they care about most. Some may be nation-state governments. Some may be criminals. Some may be hackavists who don't like what you're doing. And in each of the careabouts that business line leaders will have, it actually turns out that the adversary may be someone who's different. You learn that you need to move from where you are today, from point A to point B, and you need to reallocate resources. And sometimes that means spending additional resources. Sometimes it means stopping doing what you're doing, which is fine, but not as much of a priority. So you really get to that risk management nugget that everyone wants to get to. And once you have that exercise, you're then well suited for a discussion with the board of directors about, we have done a comprehensive job of understanding our core careabouts, understanding our core adversaries. This is where we think the priorities are. This is where we are today, point A. And this is where we think we need to get to point B in order to continue to drive competitive advantage, great customer service, and to continue our operations, the functions which we're doing today. Those are pure business discussions. And the trick is to translate some things which can be really technical, some things which have a lot of nomenclature around them, into core business principles that senior leaders and members of boards of directors understand. Compliance doesn't equal security. I mean, we can have lots of checklists about compliance that will take a lot of time for people to fill out. And some of them are good, and some of them are fine, and some of them are not so good. But at the end of the day, it's really about security. It's about core real security. Have you identified what your crown jewels are? Have you identified who your adversaries are? Have you built security around those crown jewels? And I think if you drive to real security, real crown jewel security that understands threats and vulnerabilities and consequences, you will do the things that you need to do for compliance. If you keep your eye on the prize and drive to real security, you will have done compliance. So your compliance people will be happy, and your CEO will be happy, because you'll be protecting the things of greatest value.